We have these different reasons of why we start on this self-love journey. And for me, it's because I realized that I hated myself. And that's why I had all this depression, and I just suffered with my controlling, jealous, very insecure type of personality, and I was pushing so hard, pushing myself so hard to be perfect so that I could feel worthy. And so I went on this self-love journey, and I got lost in all these spiritual practices or self-love practices, and I just wanted to share that if you're pursuing a self-love journey, it is hard. It is hard because it's like a full-time job to love yourself and to take care of yourself in a society that doesn't. We're still very much in a culture and society that really pushes for accomplishments and pushes themselves, and we're in a society that doesn't exactly eat well, and that there's all this promotion of all these sugary foods, these foods that aren't the greatest for you out there. To be in a society that is very sedentary in its activities, to be sitting all day at work, watching TV. I mean, that's kind of what we're surrounded by. So if we're on this self-love journey, that's hard. It's really hard. It is like a full-time job to be consciously self-loving when everyone around us isn't seeming to do that. And what makes it even more confusing is that if you are a person that is at all controlling or is a perfectionist, that kind of consciousness will slip over in your self-love journey, and that kind of thinking is where I would criticize myself for not being self-loving, and if I didn't get it perfect, I'd criticize myself some more. And I guess the main message that I want to share with you is, if you're on this pursuit of self-love, especially when you're kind of lost and you don't really know what you're doing, you don't really know who you are, and you're just trying to self-love, is to find that acceptance and that kind of allowing in all of your emotions in every step that you take on this journey, because you're not going to get it perfect, and you're going to fall out of balance. You're going to be out of balance. You're not going to do it right every single time. You're not going to be in stillness all the time. Your mind's not going to be quiet all the time. You're going to do these practices, and then you're going to slip up and not do them when life happens to you. You're going to feel really chaotic one day, and next day you're going to feel fine. One week you're going to go to the gym 3 times a week, and the next week you don't go at all. For a while you eat like crap because you're so tired and unmotivated to make meals, and then the next week you've been eating good all week. One week you have time to do yoga and you're being nice with your emotions, the next week you're hating yourself and hating everything. And what I'm saying is, it's kind of being okay with all of that, like just constantly stepping into the space of, I'm okay how I feel because I feel whatever I feel, and I'm okay where I am, and not doing it right and doing it right, and kind of just surfing that. I think that's really what progresses self-love, is to be okay with every single step, to not force, but just allow the journey to unfold. Yeah, because I was being really hard on myself, trying to get everything right. It's okay to be where you are all the time.